businessman in Tokyo. Now I work for a shipping company in the South China Sea. That's it. All the crates are accounted for. Now, could I please get you to sign this for me? Excuse me, could somebody please sign this? There's nothing particularly special about this little shipping company, though at times we do brush up against the law to get the job done. Huh?
Everything under control, Rock?
We're good. And I even got them to sign for it.
We're also transporting additional cargo for them. Did you get it?
About that, well, yeah, I did receive that shipment from them.
Is there a problem? If not, then have them use a crane again to get you and the goods down here.
Got it.
So, the troublemaker's making use of himself, huh? On second thought, I don't think anything's really changed, has it? The only thing that's useful about him is his white-collar look. It makes him perfect for this job.
So far, anyway.
Wait, let me guess. Is he worried about that little cargo we're taking back with us?
Looks that way.
Huh. Pathetic. After all, it's just a cartel's little errand we're running. So what's the big deal?
I counted those crates we delivered like you wanted me to. And I brought that shipment we're taking back with us, too. But are you sure he's it?
Once we arrive in Hat Yai, we're handing him over to some buyer designated by the Colombian Mafia. Rebby, put him in a cabin for now.
Fine. All right, let's go, kid. Hey! You don't want to piss me off. Over here. Come on. Move your little ass. He actually looked like he was going to puke or something. You can tell he's still an amateur.
Rock. We're nothing more than delivery boys. All we do is take shipments to their designated destinations. That's where our responsibilities end. Understand?
I got it. You don't have to worry about me. I won't get too attached.
That's good to hear.
Now you've asked for it, you little shit!
Rock.
Breakfast this morning.
Sorry, but would you mind taking over babysitting duties for now? As you can see, not a lot of maternal instinct there. You can't exactly deliver the shipment with holes in it.
Take advantage of my kindness, will you? That's right! What the fuck are you looking at? He doesn't deserve something as nice as a cabin. We should be chaining him up and throwing him in the hold. Little shit.
We're in the middle of the sea right now. He can't escape. What the hell do we need chains for?
Shut up!
Listen. It's just for a bit longer, but we are going to be traveling together. Maybe it's too much to ask, but could you stop throwing food at me?
You can't fool me. Santa Maria sees right through your friendly talk, you liar.
Well, I can see how my words wouldn't mean much to you since I'm helping with this kidnapping.
You're not anything like that mean tattooed lady or that big black guy, are you? You actually seem like a normal person.
I guess. But the truth is, I'm really just a crook in training.
The men who put me on the boat didn't tell me where I'm going or what's going to happen to me. They're planning to sell me off somewhere, aren't they?
You worried?
I'll be fine. My father would never let anything happen to me.
Father? But aren't you supposed to be an orphan?
Who told you that? It was probably the cartel. They're a bunch of big liars. My father's the head of one of the great 13 families of South America, the 11th patriarch of the Lovelace household. He is Diego Jose San Fernando Lovelace. And I'm Garcia, his only son. When I'm old enough, I'll become the next head of the Lovelace family.
If you're looking for pity, you won't find it here. If you're gonna tell lies, you could at least come up with a better one than that.
I don't want pity. Don't be stupid. What good would it do me to lie to you now?
You know, you're a pretty unlikable kid. So where'd you hear the name Lovelace, anyway? For your information, it's the least noble house of the 13 families. Although, that does make it a little more believable.
So what if things haven't been going too well for us lately? We're still managing to get by, just like we always do. My father is a man of good character. He never got involved in anything illegal. Business wasn't going well, but the plantations were stable. Until the mafia came, that is.
And you're trying to tell me that you were kidnapped by that mafia? You have a gift for making up stories, kid. Not bad.
They came one day and tried to force my father to sell our land. A geological survey showed that we had lanthanides there. When my father refused to sell, we saw what they were really like. They came to our farms and harassed us. But my father refused to be intimidated by them. And that's how I ended up here.
Lanthanides?
It's also called rare earth. Don't you know your periodic table?
Well, where did you learn a word like that, kid?
You still think I'm lying, don't you? Well, that's okay.
It's just that it's not that easy.
What can I do to make you believe me?
Why don't you tell me what else you know about rare earth? You know, lanthanides.
Lutetium atomic number 71. That's what was found on our land. It's used as a fixing agent for ceramics. How's that? Not enough?
I have another question for you. It's well known that the Lovelace household has a dog. About that dog, tell me what you know.
That's an easy question. That dog became a member of our family 6 years ago. His name is Laszlo, and he's a white Volpino Italiano.
Rebby, Rock's taking too long.
Oh. I bet he's in there right now, rocking him to sleep. He's gonna get all emotional. He's probably gonna come up here and give us a sob story and ask us to let him go. What'd I say? Look at those eyes.
Not cool. I don't like how this feels. We need more information.
After we dock, I think we should wait before handing him over to the mafia. It's obvious the cartel lied to us. If they were lying about him, it can only mean there's going to be trouble.
Rock, don't take pity on our cargo. You'll feel like total shit if you start imagining all the places that kid can end up. But as long as our company sees a profit, then there's really no problem. Understand? His life has nothing to do with us after that. Even if there is no justice, the world's gonna keep on turning.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't pity him. But I'm also concerned that our client lied to us. I worked in the resource procurement department, so I know a lot about rare earth and rare metals. And everything he says about the Lovelace family checks out. I remember seeing a number of reports from our South American division. Details about their family structure.
Very impressive. That is so interesting, Rock. Aren't you just a brilliant businessman? Seriously, I think we should put your picture on a fucking Employee of the Month plaque and hang it up right here. Either way, it's still up to Dutch. He gets the final say on this.
I just don't get it. The minute they got the kid, they could have demanded a ransom right then, and they would have got what they wanted. Is there any reason for them to keep it a secret and sell him off?
I don't know why they keep it a secret. But I can think of a good reason why they'd want to sell the kid. If you ask me, they probably did it because they were pissed off. If there's one thing all mafias have in common, it's that they hate having shit rubbed in their faces. They're not gonna let something like that go unpunished. Know what I mean?
Revy, if their pride's at stake, then this is gonna be a real hassle. And we definitely don't want any part of that. I think I'm going to put a little extra insurance on our shipment before we deliver it. I'll ask Balalaika to do some background checks.
My. It's quite rare to have you asking a favor, Dutch.
I need a little background on the Manny Serrera cartel and the Lovelace family. Can you dig that up for us?
Huh? We actually just picked up a job involving the Manny Serrera cartel. Your timing is impeccable, Dutch.
Thanks. I owe you one. But since we're still in the process of setting up our insurance, don't stir things up too much.
Well, that's impossible.
What?
You know the way this business works. When things get stirred up, they're stirred up like a typhoon.
Just do your best. Keep it cool.
Very well. Shall I get back to you at your office?
No, we'll be having a drink at the Yellow Flag. You can find us there. All right then, Rock. There's one more thing we need to check out before this thing goes any further. I'm talking about Daddy Lovelace. Is he the type who's capable of sending out private troops to rescue his son, or was the kid just bluffing us?
I don't think so. Financially speaking, they can't afford more than one personal servant for the entire household at this point.
A servant? What kind?
An ordinary housemaid.
So, do you think the maid's gonna rush in to try and save the little prince, or what? That would be fun. Soul who's come here from South America, and I require your assistance. If you could direct me, I'm in search of a place where I can find my fellow countrymen. Might you know of such a place nearby?
So by fellow countrymen, you mean from your country?
Why, yes, of course.
This little lady's countryman, huh?
Hey, she could mean... But there are no other countrymen of hers in this area, right? Listen, lady, I'm afraid we can't give you that sort of info ourselves.
Perhaps you might direct me to someone who could tell me.
Well, miss, there is a place where you might be able to find out. But it's like one big viper pit, if you catch my drift.
I do not mind. I'll go to this place if I can find out about my fellow countrymen.
I really wouldn't recommend it, sweetheart.
Please, do not worry. We're here, on dry land. Would you get moving already?
Come on. What are you, a schoolyard bully? Don't forget, you used to be a brat once upon a time.
Yeah? I don't remember getting paid to babysit. This is a fucking joke.
Revy.
Move your ass!
All right. Isn't that enough?
What? You two now? Wait, let me guess. You're gonna treat him nice and get a job at his house? Guess that makes sense. Just look at you. You'd definitely be better off as some stuck-up butler than as a sailor. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Whatever you say, Revy.
You'll be asking him, Massa, how would you like your mint julep? I sure hopes you like it. Hell, you can be just like old Black Joe. Must be nice to be surrounded by dozens of servants all day. Ha! Like I told you before, my family only has the one servant. She's a maid, and her name's Roberta. But she's not very good at cleaning or doing chores.
We don't serve milk here.
Then may I have a glass of water? I only arrived here today and I don't know my way around. I'm in search of a Colombian friend of mine. Do you know where I might find him?
Order a real drink. This is a bar, you dumb bitch.
I only arrived here today and I don't know my way around. I am in search of a Colombian friend of mine. Do you know where I might find my fellow Colombians in this town? Or could you help me find the authorities? It would be a great help.
Lady, does this place look like a fucking tourist center to you? Do you see me handing out maps?
No. She's always been very clumsy. And it's true, she can't clean or do chores, but still, Roberta's a lot stronger than you are, and she's gonna save me! That's gotta be the funniest thing I've heard all day. She's not gonna throw a fucking teacup at me, is she? This turns out to be true. Then I'll believe anything you say, kid. Even if you said Jesus wrote a dropper across Route 66.
And have you seen her when she was being strong?
I haven't, but I do remember there was this one time. We lived together at my father's house. It was just the three of us. My father, Roberta, and me. It was a peaceful life. I didn't have many friends to play with there, so Roberta would always play with me. I especially loved to arm wrestle with her. Probably because I could beat Roberta every time. And even though she never won, she was always a good sport about it. The two of us were out in the garden arm wrestling on that day, too. And then they came to threaten my father. Somehow she knew what was going on, long before I ever did. The moment she sensed that they were coming to our house, her arms suddenly stiffened. I used every ounce of strength I had in me to try and beat her. But her arm wouldn't move. It was like steel. All those times, she'd been losing to me on purpose. And that's when I realized there was a good reason why Roberta played the part of the weak and timid maid. I found out then.
Fallen nobility. The wife died 4 years ago. Pictured here are the father, Diego, his only son, Garcia, and their one servant. She's a housemaid and a caretaker for the boy.
I don't like this. This isn't good.
Ma'am?
Comrade Sergeant, take a look at her eyes. Don't you notice anything?
The eyes of a soldier.
That is correct, Sergeant. And that's not all. She's one hell of a rabid dog.
Woman, I've got business with you. I hear some crazy bitch dressed up like a maid is asking all over town where she can find the Colombian mafia, wearing this crazy outfit you'd only see in a movie. Any pendejo would remember someone in an outfit like that. Well, now that you called us here, what the fuck do you want? Who the hell are you, huh?
I'm glad you came, as it was my intention that you find me. You are from the Mercenaries cartel, is that not correct? I am a servant of the Lovelace family, and I have come a long way to be here. I have a few questions I'd like to ask. Please excuse me, but I'm afraid I may have no other choice but to be rude.
Did you hear that? Be rude, she said. What a crazy bitch!
I'm very sorry, but I will not be able to hold back. Please excuse me, and I hope you enjoy yourselves.
revenge. They will suffer. Without mercy. They will suffer.